Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT! This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode 181. We come to you live today from Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions, and of course, welcome to NXT. Let's waste no further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. And we're kicking it off tonight with a number one contendership matchup for the NXT Tag Team Championships. The winners will face the champions, the War Raiders, next week for the gold right here on NXT. And here comes this team out first. The D'Angelo family has arrived. Oh yeah, gonna be a good one, man.
Contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
The D'Angelo family, well, I saw them a number of weeks ago on NXT picking up a huge win over the Authors of Pain, and this is a number one contendership matchup. They could be the next in line for the gold now. Picked up a big win over AOP. Let's see if they can pick up another win tonight, and then perhaps a third against the champions, the War Raiders, next week with the championships on the line. But here they are then, Shannon, Stacks, Lorenzo, the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. He's fortunate in tag team action, but not too much in the singles side of things. We've only really had one showing as a singles competitor, but here comes their opponents here tonight. Out first, ladies and gentlemen, the Aussie Icon. These two men started teaming up in tag team action a number of weeks ago on Dark. They are back teaming up tonight. Here comes Grayson Waller.
Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Number one contenders tag title matchup coming your way. Here to kick off NXT live next. We're back live on NXT, folks. Here comes Grayson Waller's tag team partner. It is A-Town Down himself, Austin Theory. Here in this one. Tag team battle here tonight. Theory and Waller picking up a victory over Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild of the LWO. Not too long ago on an episode of WWE Dark, they're here tonight to try and earn themselves number one contendership status at the NXT Tag Team titles against the War/Viking Raiders, whatever the hell you want to call them. That's going down next week right here on NXT. The winners of this match taking on the Raiders. And that's a number one contendership matchup to kick it off live from Lexington, Kentucky. This crowd going absolutely berserk here. Grayson Waller and Tony D'Angelo going to be starting off this matchup for the respective duos. Rod Zapata, your NXT official, rings the bell. And we're now officially off to the races here live on this episode of Universe Mode, episode of NXT. Tony D'Angelo now, nice drop down. Got Grayson Waller all loopy, bumping into one another, and D'Angelo gets some. What a beautiful cut, screw, uppercut, and now Tony D on the offensive. A Waller rolling flatliner connects on D'Angelo. And then Tony D gets to his feet, but right back down with a drop kick by Waller. And now it's Grayson Waller going in for the kill now on D'Angelo. My days. And now Grayson Waller picking Tony D up to his feet. In control of this match, at least for the time being. Big right hand there, missing the sewer kick. And now D'Angelo takes him down with a wicked clothesline. Tony D up to the top rope. Grayson Waller right there though. Waller with a big right hand. Tony D catching him there from the top. And now Grayson Waller getting taken out. Big flying clothesline by the Dawn of NXT, making a tag now to the underboss. In come Channing, Stacks, Lorenzo. And now Stacks taking down Grayson Waller. Look at these big shots. Heavy leather offense by Shannon, Stacks, Lorenzo now. And now Stacks heading up middle rope, looking to fly here. Oh, but moving it the way is Grayson Waller. And now Waller's fighting back here in this one. Waller got him up here. This is not where Shannon Stacks wants to be. Electric chair German suplex. Kicker at one though. Off the bridge by Stacks. Oh, but there's a drop kick to the knee again by Waller. And Waller here all over Channing Stacks. Lorenzo, what a vicious form right to the back of the head. And another one follows it up now. Grayson Waller in control, elbow drop, caught him. In the chest. Right on that twist. Oh god, nice shot though, blocked by Shannon. Stacks, now Stacks, beautifully done! Nice corkscrew. European, or mostly a forearm actually. Tag made though. Here comes Austin Theory, and now Shannon Stacks is in trouble. Drop kick there by Theory, who's legal. Austin Theory throws him down to the mat now. Beautifully executed there. Now A-Town down. My days, look at this man. All up in your face, cocky and arrogant. And listen to that crowd go, saying, go back to Raw. To Austin Theory, the ultimate disrespect there. Who's the cover low by Theory? Leg is hooked, shoulders down, and a kick out. Leg wasn't even out. That's why Stacks may have kicked out. The lateral press there, and a kick out by Stacks. Nice smack right to the face by Theory, and another drop kick. Stacks is in a world of hurt. Needs to make a tag in at Tony D'Angelo. He's barely moving. Theory picks him up though. Oh, big elbow though. Sucker him in there with Stacks. Now Stacks runs a beautiful forearm. Make that tag, Stacks. Picking up Theory. Sends him into the corner. The D'Angelo family back in. Now comes the Dawn. And now this is good for the D'Angelo family now. As Tony D back in against Austin Theory. Picks him up now and delivering a Falcon Arrow on Theory. Stops away on A-Town. Down now in this one. Oh, what a shot. Tony D picks him up. Uh-oh, look at this. Nice by Theory. And Austin Theory, oh, look at this. Got the neck, the base, moving all the professional wrestling. Trying to slow down the pace now. Got him with the neck crank. There's Austin Theory. Big smack now. And look at these shots by Theory. Oh man, he's sucking him in. And oh, look at this now. Tony D takes him down. Wants to make the tag now, does Theory, but Tony D'Angelo is right there. Big right hand picks him up, but Theory once again out the back door. Theory taking advantage now in this one. We just saw a tournament on the NXT side of things. It was Gold Rush now. It's time for the main roster to get their own tournament. King of the Ring taking place over on Raw and SmackDown. As the Gold Rush tournament is over here at NXT. As now we build up to see who will face the tag team champs, the Raiders, next week. Grayson Waller heading to the top rope, looking to fly here. He does, but now Shannon Stacks is the legal man. Grayson Waller missing his elbow drop, and Stacks going right for the kill now on Waller here in this one. Grayson Waller getting to his feet. Stacks not letting him get up. Out of the underboss taking control of this tag team tussle rather. My lord, this matchup is that good. I'm slurring my words. Grayson Waller, nice kick to the hammy. Right hand now. Grayson Waller flipping on pretty incredible. Here's the cover. A-Town down under to become #1 contenders. And there's Tony D breaking it up for the family. Tag made Theory back in now. Shannon Stacks, Lorenzo. It's worse for a wave here. Austin Theory smacked right in the face. Off Stacks, and there's a big boot. And Stacks needs to make that tag again. Now Stacks back to his feet. Big forearm there connecting. And a big boot to the moosh. Sends Grayson Waller off the apron. Stacks now. Got him. This could do it. There's the big knee. Right in the back of the head. Here's the cover. The D'Angelo family to become #1 contenders for the tag titles. Austin Theory's able to kick out. My, good effort from Stacks, almost getting it there. Making the tag now though. Here comes Tony D'Angelo. Now D'Angelo picking up Austin Theory. Oh, look at these smacks, these big shots right in the ribs. And a big flipper over. My days, Austin Theory though. Jawbreaker connected. Now the A-Town down under man himself. Gonna send Tony D in that corner. Oh, there's that clothesline. Uh-oh, I've seen this before from Theory. The rolling blockbuster by Theory. Here's the cover. A-Town down under to become #1 contenders. And now it's Shannon Stacks, Lorenzo, the younger boss. Saving the day for him and Tony D. Grayson Waller now back into this one now. Waller, beautiful elbow drop. And this tag title #1 contenders matchup here. Grayson Waller, look at this, having some fun here as Waller. Waller, big right hand, no! Big shot now by Tony D, and now D'Angelo picks him up, and there's a Northern Lights suplex. By Tony D'Angelo with an elbow drop now. Finds its mark. Tony D heads up to the top rope. Got Waller where he wants him. There's a splash right at the back of the Aussie icon. Here's the cover. D'Angelo family to become #1 contenders for the tag titles, and Waller gets the shoulder up. Waller to his feet, right hand missing the mark. Grayson Waller, rolling stunner! The rolling stunner, D'Angelo. Here's the cover. Waller and Theory to become #1 contenders, but the Dawn kicks out. The Dawn stays in it somehow, some way. Waller's not happy. Big stomps now by the Aussie icon. Oh, Jesus. And then Tony D in trouble. Look at Waller again with these big boots right in the face of D'Angelo. A-Town down under in control here, at least for now. But now it's D'Angelo. Big right hand picking up Grayson Waller, planting him down to the mat. Here's the cover. D'Angelo family to become #1 contenders. Only scoring a 1 count. Austin Theory able to break it up in the nick of time. Tony D's not happy when they take him out there. Oh, Theory with a big knee. Austin Theory need him away. Grayson Waller getting to his feet. Tony D's been busted wide open. And the third time he gets caught. And now look at this here. Oh, Tony D this time takes him out. But a Waller from behind. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. In a tag team match, Tony D. You should know this by now. Kick away by D'Angelo. And a Tony D with an STO. And they're running out, making the tag now to the underboss. Shannon Stacks Lorenzo's back into this one now. Stacks, fist drop on Waller. Once again finds its mark. And now Shannon Stacks Lorenzo. There it is. That Cannonball sent off on the bottom rope. Going for it a second time and connects on Grayson Waller. Third time that chop perhaps. No! Got overzealous. Done it too many times. Tag made. Austin Theory's back in. Theory drop kick right to the back of the head now. Up Shannon Stacks Lorenzo. Got Stacks up now and a drop kick. Down he goes again. Theory picks him up to his feet. Nice super kick. Got Stacks where he wants him. A taxi up by Theory. Here's the cover. No, and there's Tony D breaking it up again. Tony D makes the save. Not happy now. As Austin Theory and Grayson Waller of A-Town down under wants to make that tag, but Theory not allowed it to happen. Nice elbow by Stacks. And now Shannon Stacks Lorenzo now. Big forearms. Knife edge chop. Big shots now. Stacks with a big right hand. Caught him again. Look at these shots to Austin Theory. Big forearm smash. Off the ropes. There's that big boot to Austin Theory again. Theory's in trouble. D'Angelo family to become #1 contender for the NXT tag titles. Waller sent off. Tag made. The Dawn's legal. This is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. There it is. The bada bing, bada boom. Here's the cover. D'Angelo family to become #1 contenders for the NXT tag team titles. And Austin Theory's able to kick out. Oh, my. Somehow he's able to stay alive from that one. I don't know how though, but look at Austin Theory fighting back with a big knee. Right on the hammy there, a Tony D tag made. Grayson Waller back in. We're back down to the original 2 men that started off this contest. And look at Grayson Waller. Drop kicks the knee and has his fun. Tony D though, schoolboy. Shoulders down on Waller. This could do it. D'Angelo family to become #1 contenders. Waller stays in it, however. And now Grayson Waller. Oh my, what a big stomp right to the face of Tony D'Angelo. Middle rope now goes Grayson Waller. Flies Samuel double axe Sander. And once again, go to the middle rope. Look at Grayson Waller looking to fly here. Oh, the elbow drop to Tony D, who was trying to get to his feet. Here's the cover now breaking it off. There's Shannon Stacks Lorenzo once again. Tony D, oh, big knee there by D'Angelo. This great contest continuing. Tony D picking up Waller, the Northern Leg suplex again. To the Aussie icon. Makes the tag now. Shannon Stacks is back in. Stacks runs him with a forearm. Smash on Waller. Picks him up. Waller counters. And then Waller rolling flatliner. And now this could be the end of this one for Shannon Stacks Lorenzo. Tony D sent off the apron. stacks to his feet, A-Town Down Under, to become #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team titles, to face the War Raiders next week for the goal. Waller sends him off the ropes, goes out, backhand rolls through the ropes, and that's the stunner that'll do it. A-Town Down Under are gonna get #1 contendership status. There's 2 and 3. Waller and Theory win it. It's them versus the Raiders next week for the goal. That's gonna be awesome, man. Wowee. Congratulations to A-Town Down Under. Great tag team matchup here tonight. Great effort from both teams, but the better team tonight was A-Town Down Under. That's 2 tag team matches, 2 victories. And in their third, gonna challenge the Raiders next week for the gold. Gonna be a fun one. Congratulations going out to these men. A-Town Down Under, the new #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Oh, it's going to be a great night here tonight on NXT. We've got action all over the place, including some great action in your main event tonight as Waller and Theory celebrate. I'm surprised they're not doing a shoey here tonight. Live on NXT in Lexington, Kentucky, but coming up tonight in your main event, the winner of this will face the NXT champion Gunther next week for the goal. When I say #1 contenders match for the NXT title, it's the Maverick Logan Paul taking on Trick Williams. But coming up next here in NXT, the former NXT champion, the inaugural NXT champion, returns for the first time since losing to Gunther for the NXT title in a 2 out of 3 falls match. He takes on Gunther's henchman Ludwig Kaiser. It comes up next live on NXT from Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome back. Please welcome and bask in the glory of the inaugural NXT champion, Limitless Keith Lee. Oh yeah.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 340 pounds, Keith Lee!
Keith Lee returns to action here next on NXT with a familiar foe in Ludwig Kaiser. It comes our way next here live when we return on the white and gold brand. We're back live on NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Ludwig Kaiser making his way to the ring, looking to put away Keith Lee. He wants to redeem himself since he was the one that took the pin in the War Games match. Gunther was not happy about that with Kaiser, so he wants to redeem himself and Kaiser to defeat the man that Gunther just defeated in a 2 out of 3 falls match with the NXT Championship on the line a number of weeks ago on NXT. I believe it was 3 weeks ago. Right here on the white and gold brand. But right now, it's Keith Lee returning to action, taking on Ludwig Kaiser here on the white and gold brand. Gonna be an interesting one to say the least. Lee and Kaiser, unfinished business, unfinished history. So looking to put it behind them here in this one. Here we go, man. Rod Zapata, your NXT official, rings the bell. Lee and Kaiser's on their way. Big smack by Lee, and Lee's not playing around. Oh God, look at that big old spine buster by the Limitless One. Dropping Lee right where he stands with a big kick to the back now. Hi Keith Lee, and oh jeez, oh God, got him right in the back. Keith Lee. Got him exactly where he wants. So big shot now, and all missing that forearm smash. Ludwig Kaiser now. Running in with a European uppercut. A beautiful uppercut by Kaiser. Oh, but Lee throws him off. Oh my, what a big fall away. Cross body by the former NXT champion Keith Lee. Ludwig Kaiser on the outside of the ring. Keith Lee, how much momentum do you need, buddy? Ludwig Kaiser is talking trash to the crowd on the outside. Keith Lee finally diving with a tope con heel on the outside. Taking out one half of the Imperium and Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser now back into the ring. Lee tippy top rope looking to fly, missing the double axe handle. Kaiser though trying to grab him. Lee pushing him away. Clothesline not enough to knock him down. Once again not enough to knock down the big man Keith Lee. And Lee with a powerful forearm smash sends Kaiser to oblivion. Middle rope now goes the former NXT champ, missing that again. And now Kaiser, shoulders down, looking to steal the inside cradle on Lee. Small package, but that was enough to finally get him off his feet. That was smart. for Ludwig Kaiser. That knew would get Lee off his feet. And now Kaiser choking him out. The wily veteran now. Learning in the arms of the ring general Gunther. Now he dives off the middle rope. Going to use his speed to his advantage and take out the big man's leg. That is smart. That is smart, going after the leg. Big shots now from Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser now back after the leg submission. Hold here. This is a very smart strategy. Bigger 4-leg lock by Kaiser. He's got the limitless one all tied up, in trouble. But look at Lee using his power to reverse the pressure. Kaiser now is feeling the effects, and he's going to have to let go of the hold. Both of these men's leg in agony after that one. Now it's Keith Lee with a running hurricane run. Beautifully done by the former champion Lee. And now that he's not going to challenge Gunther for the NXT title anytime soon here, for the NXT title, what will be next for Keith Lee? Well, right now he's going to get past the familiar foe and Ludwig Kaiser. Heads to the top of the elbow drop, finds its mark. Here's the cover from Kaiser. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Kick out at one by Keith Lee. And Kaiser's not happy, going after the arm now. This is very strategic strategy. A very planned out strategy. Of course, strategic strategy don't make sense. It's the same thing. But a very thought out strategy. Very well executed now by Ludwig Kaiser. Got Keith Lee down and out. And now Kaiser picks Lee up to his feet. Missing the forearm smash. Now Lee fading back. Catching a second win now. Two big clotheslines. Ducks one from Kaiser and a flying line off the ropes now by limitless Keith Lee. Keith Lee now heads up to the middle. Rope with a double axe handle. Guys are getting to his feet again. There's a big elbow now by Lee. Keith Lee heading up again. Middle rope. Seeing Ludwig Kaiser's down and out. Keith Lee waiting on the way. Kaiser taking out the leg again. This is really smart from Kaiser. Big throat thrust there. Knee fast shot trying to pick up the big man. But that's not a smart strategy. Keith Lee going to drop him right where he stands. Going to send Kaiser out of the ring. Big shot though from Ludwig. Forearm heading to the top rope. Now it's Kaiser. Big right hand from Keith Lee. A second one. And now Lee sends him down on him up with authority. Kaiser's down and out. Lee now. Middle rope. Turns it around. Moonsault by Lee. Here's the cover on Kaiser. Will that do it? Like it's hooked, shoulders down. Oh, Ludwig able to stay in it. Ludwig staying alive, kicking out of that one somehow, some way. This one rolls on here tonight. And Ludwig Kaiser. Clothesline, down goes Keith next. Beautiful clothesline there. Ludwig Kaiser able to knock him down finally, dropping him with a DDT. Here's the cover now by Kaiser to put Keith Lee down, scoring two and a kick out by the former NXT champion, and now rolls to the outside of the ring. Ludwig Kaiser telling him to get to his feet now. Is Kaiser going to fly here? We saw Keith Lee do it earlier. It could be Kaiser's turn. Oh yeah, the slingshot crossbody to the floor by Imperium's Kaiser. And now we're going to send this big old man back into the ring. Keith Lee in trouble. Kaiser back to the top rope, looking to fly once again here in this competitive clash. Keith Lee to his feet. Ludwig Kaiser missing with a double axe handle. And now Keith Lee just going to launch him halfway across the ring and stand on the prone body of Kaiser. Big kick now as this one rolls on. Lee and Kaiser battering the piss out of each other. But look at Kaiser dragging through on Lee. Back after the leg again, neutralising the bigger man for now. Elbow drop in the back by Ludwig Kaiser. And now he's calling Keith Lee to his feet. And this crowd way behind Lee here than Kaiser. Kaiser's getting hated here live tonight in Lexington, Kentucky. But look at this. Got him down here. Red crash by Kaiser to get the win here. And a kick out by Lee. That was close. Kaiser almost picking up a big upset here live in Lexington, Kentucky. Ludwig Kaiser now. Oh boy. Oh, top rope. Big splash again. Trying to knock the wind out of the sails of Keith Lee. Cannibal Centaur moving out the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lee with a big old boot. Kaiser rocked and dazed and confused. Oh God, now Keith Lee got Kaiser up on the top rope. What the hell is the Limitless One thinking here right now, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my God, no. Not from up there. Oh my God, these two men. Spanish fly by Keith Lee. Unbelievable from that big fella. Here's the cover to put away Kaiser, scoring 2 and a kick out somehow by Ludwig. What a great matchup on NXT, getting to his feet, but Kaiser don't want to be there. Big bang catastrophe by Lee. That'll do it. Here's the cover, like it took shoulders down, scoring 2 and a kick out by Kaiser. Are you kidding me? Kaiser able to stay alive for Keith Lee's best shot here in this one. Kaiser now, looking to steal it. Shoulders down on Keith Lee. Victory roll, got only a 2. Kick out there. Ludwig Kaiser, big shot. Right hand now. Picks up Keith Lee, got the leg, and boom! Nice! Face first goes Keith. Cover from Kaiser. Huge upset victory perhaps. Scoring 2 on the limitless one who's able to kick out. What a match. Right here on NXT. What a contest, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic tussle here tonight. Ludwig Kaiser's going after the official. He's attacking Rod Zapata. Oh man, but look at Keith Lee with a big shot. Oh, and look at this, but Ludwig Kaiser right there. And Kaiser able to take down Keith Lee. Oh god, now the referee's still down and out. Ludwig Kaiser looking to get a weapon here. Picking up a steel chair. Oh no, Keith Lee in the corner, and Kaiser launching the chair at him. In the corner, and hitting Keith Lee in the corner with a steel chair. Ludwig Kaiser looking to punish the limitless Keith Lee in a bit. And Gunther's absolutely loving every second of this one. Uh-oh, but the referee gets to his feet, sees Kaiser with a chair, and Keith Lee knocking him down. Kaiser should have chucked it at him or something, or gave it to him. Referee getting rid of the chair now, but Ludwig Kaiser right there with a big shot right in the back of the neck. Ludwig Kaiser now, another right hand, another right hand. Kaiser trying to dominate Keith Lee, and now the big crossbody off the middle rope. Kaiser now picking up the limitless one. Got him where he wants him. Snap here now by Kaiser to pick up a tremendous upset. Oh, there's the PK. Ludwig Kaiser to get into a singles contendership role here. This is very impressive performance. Another kick out regardless though from Lee. Kaiser's putting in a hell of a shift, man. I think that's the best Ludwig Kaiser's ever looked here in this series. Keith Lee though clotheslines him to the floor. Oh no, and it looks like Keith Lee's gonna fly here. Top rope to the outside. Frog splash by the limitless Keith Lee. Unbelievable scenes. My days. You know Keith Lee now. Oh man, big smack. Right across the face. Oh, what a forearm now by Lee. And now stomping right on the ribs. Big kick now by Keith Lee. And now, oh, big kick by Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser now. Big, oh, look at this on the outside. Oh, dropping him in his head. Ludwig Kaiser to get the win by count out. No, he's picking him up though. Off that Kaiser DDT. Going to send Keith Lee back into the ring at the count of 7. Going in for the pin. To pin the former NXT champion. This could be huge. Kaiser gets 2. Kick out by Lee again. Unbelievable. What a contest tonight. Ludwig Kaiser so close to putting Keith Lee down. Here in this one. And Keith Lee running over him like a freight train. Kaiser in the corner. Don't want to be there because Keith Lee's been dominating this matchup. Keith Lee back to dominating now, running in with a cannonball to Kaiser in the corner. Try saying that 5 times fast. Keith Lee, big smack. Another big smack. Got Ludwig Kaiser all riled up here. And Kaiser might be down and out. Keith Lee's got him where he wants him against the ropes here. Oh, we've seen this before from Lee running through the clothesline. Pounce! Almost sending him out the ring. And then Lee calling Kaiser to his feet. But then we're getting to the end here. Picks him up. Spirit bomb. That'll do it. And a pinning predicament. Shoulders down on Kaiser. Scoring 2. And Keith Lee gets the win. You live on NXT from Lexington, Kentucky. Congratulations, Lee. Back on track now after losing to Gunther with the NXT Championship on the line. Now what will be next for the former NXT Champion Keith Lee after putting down one of Gunther's disciples and Ludwig Kaiser here in this one. Live in the white and gold brand in episode 181 of this Universe Mode Series. Keith Lee victorious here in this one. A celebration began and let this sold out crowd in Lexington bask in the glory of the Limitless one. Here in this one, Keith Lee stands tall here tonight on NXT. My days. What a great matchup that was, folks, but we'll get plenty more action still to come here tonight, including this matchup, which is coming up next. The NXT Cruiserweight Championship is on the line as the champion, the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, defends against Angel Garza. It comes your way right here, right now, live in Lexington on NXT. We're back live on NXT. Here comes the challenger now for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, blowing kisses to the crowd here. The cocky, arrogant, self-absorbed, but can certainly back it up in the ring, Angel Garza. It was a number of weeks ago where Garza's tag team partner, Humberto Carrillo, had an opportunity at the Cruiserweight Championship against Ilya Dragunov. Of course, came up short. Let's see how Garza fares here in this one, as he challenges for the Cruiserweight Championship against the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Going to be an interesting battle, to say the least, as Angel Garza makes his way to the ring. And look at this. Look at this showboater. Well, this crowd in Lexington not really behind Angel Garza in this one at all. Well, let's see if he's able to turn that around and walk out the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. It would be a hell of an upset. That's going to be a hell of a matchup, a hell of an interesting one, to say the least. Angel Garza looking for the Cruiserweight title, but here comes his opponent, the Mad Dragon, the Czar, who's been a hell of a Cruiserweight Champion thus far. Already has 4 successful defenses of the gold, defeating JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, Humberto Carrillo, and Nathan Frazier. And now Angel Garza may be the next victim for the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. There he is. The Cruiserweight Champion is here. It's going to be a good one. Here live next on NXT. Garza and Dragunov. It's coming your way for the Cruiserweight title, folks. Dragunov has held the Cruiserweight Championship for a respectable 144 days. Let's see if he can hold on to it even longer here tonight when he takes on Angel Garza. Dragunov and Garza. Very interesting battle, to say the least, in your penultimate match of the evening with the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. And if you're enjoying this WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series, make sure you leave a like for me and subscribe with that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any more of this fantastic 2K24 Universe Mode. And if you're enjoying it as well, folks, make sure you leave a little comment. And if you feel like I have anything I can improve on in this series, make sure you let me down below in the comments section. I'm always open to constructive criticism. It helps me grow as a person. It helps us grow as a community, and of course helps the KO Productions YouTube channel grow as well. We are officially now on 300 subscribers. Thank you all very much for that. We're building up to the next goal. The next goal is clearly 350, so keep subscribing, keep enjoying, and I'll keep providing. But here we go, Cruiserweight Championship on the line. That right there is what they were fighting for, the beautiful, prestigious, and coveted NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Mr. Mike Rowe.
Introducing the challenger from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Angel Garza. And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Thank you, mate. Here we go. Dragunov and Garza, both men looking ready to throw down here in this Cruiserweight title battle tonight. Rods up out of there. Dragunov handing over the gold to him here. This is Dragunov's 5th defense of the Cruiserweight title since winning it at TakeOver Great American Bash in a triple threat match with Dragon Lee and champion JD McDonough, pinning the champ in that matchup, beating him as well in a rematch. And also defeating Dragon Lee one-on-one as well, of course, as well as Nathan Frazier and Garza's tag team partner Humberto Carrillo. Garza could join him here tonight as the bell has been rung. Championship contest underway. Garza and Dragunov throwing down here in this one. And now, Colorado Tiger's going to get the upper hand here. Doesn't look like either man. Big kick by Ilya. Now Ilya with a flying clothesline on Angel Garza. And now there's a centaur. Now it's Dragunov coming out the gates hot here in this championship matchup. On a stomp right in the top of the head. Ilya Dragunov, never still to come tonight. Your main event of the evening, the two men who are in the semi-finals of the NXT Gold Rush Tournament go at it to see who will face Gunther for the NXT Championship next week, right here live on NXT. And it's Garza with a knife edge chop now. Or sorry, it's Dragunov with a knife edge chop to Garza. And there was a standing switch into a German suplex, releasing it as well by the champion. Angel Garza's in trouble now. Dragunov, what a big spinning chop. And out to the outside of the ring goes Angel Garza. Dragunov going to go out after him. Jumping out to the ring, not able to catch him. Going back in, however. Looking to go back out here. Ilya Dragunov, and he's able to connect. Big tope or Suicida rather. Tope Suicida by the Mad Dragon. And the NXT Cruiserweight Champion Ilya Dragunov. He's back into the ring. Angel Garza. He's back out and look at that from Dragunov. Off the apron with the double axe handle there on Angel Garza. Going to send them back into the ring. Dragunov now. Big shot there, connecting. Another one, no, missing the mark. And oh, big smack right to the face by Garza. Gonna send the Cruiserweight Champion in the corner and connects with a drop kick. We've not really seen Garza in many singles matches. I believe it's one of them in tag team matches this series, so this could be huge for him to break out as a singles competitor and become the brand new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Big drop kick by Garza now and connecting with a beautiful elbow drop. That was a thing of beauty. And now Angel Garza, oh, big smack, no, sends him into the corner. And now it's Ilya Dragunov back on the offensive. Ilya's now got him. Oh no. Oh baby, look at this. Ilya Dragunov off the ropes with an exploder suplex. Overhead throw by Ilya Dragunov and running in with a senton again by the champion. My days, Garza's ribs could be in agony here. There's a knee off the middle rope by the champion Ilya. Here's the cover to retain the gold leg. It's hooked shoulders down on Garza. There's two and a kick out by the challenger, staying alive in this one. At least for now. Stomp right in the leg. Big kick moving out the way. Angel Garza's right there though. Garza with a smack. Garza another smack. Angel Garza off the ropes and beautifully executed with a springboard drop kick. Right to the Tsar. Got the Tsar where he wants him, not for long though. Big knife edge shot by Dragunov. And now grabs him, faints him, and DDT by the Cruiserweight Champion. And now Ilya Dragunov picks him up to his feet. We've seen this before. The rope assisted clothesline. That could be your lot. Dragunov to retain the Cruiserweight title and a kick out by Garza again. My days, very close call there, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at this. Angel Garza's in trouble on the outside. Tope Suicida by Dragunov. He is taken to the fight here in this one. Taking flight and taken to the fight. In this highly competitive matchup, Garza though trying to fight back though. Big elbow right in the midsection. And it grabs him. Oh no. What's Garza looking for here? Picks him up. Drella! Dropping Dragunov on his head. Here's the cover. Oh my god, he kicked it immediately. He just got dropped in his head and he kicked it at nothing. What? This is not AEW, buddy. Oh, the wing clipper though by Garza. Will that be enough for the Cruiserweight title? The cover. The 2 count. Beautiful pinning combination and a kick out by Dragunov. He almost had him there, man. Angel Garza almost called himself the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion, but look at this. Ilya Dragunov moved out of the way and off the ropes, connects with Torpedo Mashko. That's how he beat his tag partner Carrillo. Here's the cover on Garza, scoring 2, staying alive though. Garza's able to kick out somehow, some way. This one rolls on with a Cruiserweight title up for grabs. Here in your penultimate match of the evening, live on Universe Mode episode 181, here on NXT. And a big swat away by Angel Garza. Garza drop kick again. My days, and now we got moonsault by Garza. And now Dragunov gonna try and catch a breather here, go to the outside. Angel Garza though running in through and a Steamman sends him to the outside. And now it's Angel Garza wanting The champ to get to his feet to try and dethrone him here in this one. Garza out of the outside. Tope Carnilo taking out the champ. Ilya Dragunov on the floor. And now this could be the moment that Angel Garza needs to perhaps become the new Cruiserweight champion. And now springboard frog splash to the lower back of the champ Dragunov. Shoots the half lateral press, shoulders down, scoring. Ilya stays alive. Dragunov keeps hanging on, resilient champion. Garza doesn't know what the hell to do. Big knee by the Mad Dragon though. Catching him there. And now Ilya with a running STO. In the corner goes Garza. Dragunov feeding off the adulation from this crowd here tonight. You're firmly on the side of the Cruiserweight champion. The Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Big knee moving out the way that was Garza. That's why you should wear knee pads. Look at this though. Dragunov catching him, looking for a powerbomb. Garza though counters it. And a roll up. Shoulders down here. Scoring two. Oh, Dragunov able to stop him. There's two. Garza was able to kick out. My God. He got him with a Hurricane Run, a pinfall. Dragunov was able to turn it around, but a kick out from Garza. Now it's Ilya Dragunov picking him up. Got him where he wants him. There's the power bomb by Ilya Dragunov. And now setting up Angel Garza for the beginning of the end now. Runs at H-bomb. Good night, Garza. That'll do it. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked. Shoulders down. Dragunov to retain. The Cruiserweight. No! What the hell is Garza made of? He kicked out of a running H-bomb by the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. Unbelievable scenes here. Metal rope goes Dragunov, oh, but no. Moving out the way was Garza again, and knee first. Where Ilya Dragunov, and there's a drop kick. Anyway, Joe Garza may have just taken advantage. May have just done exactly what he needed to do now. Picks him up, look at this. Second time of the match now. Garza hits the J-Driller. Angel Garza to pick up the upset of a lifetime. Cover on Dragunov. Kick out again by the champion. Unbelievable. What the hell's Angel Garza got to do to put this man away? He's an indestructible monster. There's Ilya Dragunov. Look at that. It's stomps right there. Now Ilya Dragunov runs and clothesline sends on the outside. And now look at this. Ilya Dragunov hits to the top rope with a big knee drop on the floor. Finally connected with the knee. This could be the end for Angel Garza and his prophecy of becoming the brand new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Dragunov to the top rope. Waiting for Garza to get to his feet. Went for the double axe handle. Garza moved out the way. And now Angel Garza will get take advantage. What a right hand. Hooks him in. Wing. Clapper. Will that be enough? Do we have a new champion? Shoulders down. Beautiful pinning combination. Scoring two. Dragunov kicks out. This match continues. We're back live on NXT. What a great matchup. Dragunov runs. And nice clothesline. As this championship contest rolls on. Ilya Dragunov now runs in against the ropes, and there's the big vicious clothesline. Ilya now got him exactly where he wants him in the corner. This could do it here. Ilya Dragunov sets him up. Torpedo Mashka, that's gotta be it. Here's the cover. Dragunov to retain the Cruiserweight title. Scoring two, gets the win. Ilya Dragunov is still the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. What a big old fight. Angel Garza gave it his all. Gotta give it to him, man. 2 wing clippers, 2 J-drillers. Hit him with everything he possibly could, but at the end of the day, it was just not enough. And a big win tonight going out. That Ilya Dragunov, who once again able to retain the Cruiserweight title. That is 5 now. 5 defences for the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, of his Cruiserweight Championship. 1 more to break the record, I believe, of most defences here on NXT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Who will face the Ring General Gunther for the NXT Championship next week in NXT? We find out next as the Maverick Logan Paul takes on Trick Williams. Here in your main event in NXT, live from Lexington, Kentucky. It goes down right here, right now. Your main event of the evening is going down as here comes one of the most hated men in the WWE. The Maverick is here.
Making
And here comes Logan Paul then. So this matchup features two of the semi-finalists. The two semi-finalists in the men's Gold Rush tournament. Logan Paul losing his semi-final match to Damian Priest, whereas Trick Williams losing his semi-final match to the winner of the entire tournament itself, Big Bronson Reed. Reed challenged Gunther last week for the NXT Championship, coming up short. Was a great matchup nonetheless. Logan Paul looks to earn his opportunity by knocking off Trick Williams. He claims to be better than Trick. He claims to whoop that Trick tonight and become the next #1 contender for Gunther. And his NXT Championship, Logan and Gunther would be a very interesting matchup to say the least. And I'd kind of want to see it, I'm not going to lie. But Logan Paul out in the ring. Here comes his opponent as the crowd goes absolutely berserk. As Booker T would say, oh yeah man, that's tricky. No bread, no water, just meat, man. Trick Williams here to take on Logan Paul here in your main event next. Live in Lexington, Kentucky.
Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Rick Williams.
Trick Williams then, the inaugural NXT Cruiserweight Champion. We just saw the current one, Ilya Dragunov. Trick was the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion, losing the title at TakeOver Battleground to Jerry McDonough. Before, of course, Dragunov winning the Triple Threat match at TakeOver Great American Bash against McDonough and Dragon Lee with the championship on the line. Can Trick Williams go from becoming first ever Cruiserweight Champion to next #1 contender for the NXT Championship? We find out next, your main event. About to commence right here, right now. First time ever Logan Paul, Trick Williams collide for the #1 contendership of the champion Gunther's NXT Championship. You gotta imagine Gunther will be watching this matchup on very closely, much like he was earlier with Keith Lee and Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser not able to get the job done against Lee. Gotta imagine Gunther's not happy about that one. But standing official, brother of one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits, Marcus Dawkins, your official for this matchup here in your main event. Paul and Trick underway. Drop kicks were away by Trick here, and a big drop kick. Oh, catching him. Big boot though by Paul. Didn't get all that drop kick off the ropes now. Beautiful splash by the Maverick connecting. Gonna knock the wind out of the sails of Trick Williams right up the get-go, but Trick getting to his feet, big body shots. Now on Logan Paul, catching him there, kick right to the knee, didn't get all of it, but look at these shots from Trick Williams. Pop-up punch, got all of that one, I'll tell you. Logan Paul down and out, Trick Williams heading to the top rope, looking to fly now on Logan. Big splash, finds its mark, here's the cover, Trick to become #1 contender for the NXT title, scoring a 1 count, and a kick out by Logan Paul. Nicely done, right off the get-go here. Trick picks him up, Logan though, big clobber, got him right in the back. And now Logan Paul dropped him down with a DDT. Beautiful DDT there. Now look at these stomps by the Maverick. Big knee right in the top of the head now connecting. Logan Paul now. Got him exactly where he wants him. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Logan clothesline. Got him there. And now Logan Paul. Big moonsault didn't connect. Trick Williams was too far away from it. Will he connect with this one? Yes, he will. Off the ropes, in for the cover. Logan Paul to get the one and a kick out by Trick. And then Logan again. Big stop moving out of the way. Trick Williams. Nice STO. Down goes the Maverick now. And now it's Trick Williams setting his sights on putting Logan Paul down, and this one heading to the top rope. Logan to the outside trying to catch up. Right up and Trick with a clothesline from the top. Gotta love it when Trick Williams does that. And Gunther going to be watching very closely. Of course, Trick Williams, a good friend of Mr. Money in the Bank on NXT, or should I say Mr. Mello in the Bank. And Carmelo Hayes, he is him, and he is Mr. Money in the Bank here on NXT. Trick Williams, his good buddy, of course, Trick Mello Gang. Successful in tag team action not too long ago in WWE Dark on the Dark after SummerSlam. But Trick heading back to the top, went for that top rope clothesline again. But this time Paul able to catch him, turning into a power slam. And a Logan Paul stomping right in the fingers, trying to slow down the pace of this matchup and trying to enter the hand of Trick Williams. Elbow drop now connected by the Maverick. And now it's Logan Paul who's regaining control here. And this one, and there's that moonsault again, springboard style by the Maverick. Grabbing Trick though, able to knee him away, trying to create some separation. Picks him up, and Williams catching him there. Big stomp off that shoulder tackle. And now Shrek Williams, the former NFL player, there's the Uranagi, the bookend. Shrek being the one that trained him in Booker T. They're covered by Shrek Williams and a kick out by Logan Paul. Staying alive off the bookend. Can Shrek Willie though capitalise and get a big victory? Can he stay on the Maverick? Middle rope now goes Trip. Flies in with a double axe and connects right in the top of the head of the Maverick, Logan Paul. And a big round and pound now by Trick here in this main event on NXT. Stomp after stomp. Logan Paul, however, oh god, with a dragon screw neck leg whip. And a beautiful kick right at the back. Who's the ring's general's next target? We find out. Logan Paul, box shot, lariat. Flipping him inside out there. And then Logan Paul off the buckshot. He's going to head to the top. He's looking for the splash now. Maverick to get the win here. No, moving out of the way with Trick. Off the splash. And then Williams to take advantage. Trick shot. Trick shot. Here's the cover. Williams now become #1 contender for the NXT title. Scoring 2 kick out by Paul. And I wonder what the ring general, the NXT champion Gunther, is thinking about the display from both of these men. With the NXT championship hanging in the balance. Trick top rope, elbow drop, no water in the pool. Now it's Paul moving out the way. And then Paul jackknife pin to steal it here. Logan Paul to get it. Williams down and out. Scoring 2 kick out by Trick. My days. And Logan moonsault moving out the way again. Off the springboard attempt, Trick Williams, big overhand, shots on Logan and sends him down to the mat after the leg now. But oh, stomping right in the gut. I'm walking over Logan Paul. The ultimate disrespect, but I don't blame him. Trick, big shot, missing the mark. Look at Logan now. Logan Paul, nice shot there, and now body shots here by the boxer as well, and Logan Paul picks him up. Look at the strength now in connecting. A beautiful gut wrench. Logan Paul to the outside of the ring. Look at the dive back in with a stomp. Trick moving out the way. Trick now catching him right in the midsection. Now here they go, blow for blow. Trading shots back and forth. Here in this main event of NXT with the #1 contendership for the NXT championship on the line. The ring general Gunther going to be watching this very closely to see who he will face next week for the NXT championship. Trick Williams, big right hand. Logan Paul fires back with one of his own in this great matchup here tonight. Trick Williams getting that one avoided by Paul. Logan Paul fires back, so does Trick, as does Logan. And now it's Logan Paul with a drop kick, and down goes Trick, crucial part of the match. Logan Paul taking control for the time being. And a Trick against the ropes. Logan Paul gonna clothesline him, send him to the floor, eliminating Trick from the Rumble. And then Logan looking to fly now. Pale with a top rope on Trick. Man, got some hate on that one. And then Logan Paul sends Trick back into the ring now. This could be over for Trick Willie. Springboards and frog splash by the Maverick. Here's now cover like his hook shoulders down the face. Gunther next week for the NXT title. Kick out by Trick. Oh my. Can't put him away there. Logan Paul, top rope moonsault. Out of the corner by the Maverick. Big knee away though by Trick Williams. And now Trick Cyclone kick connects. The big spinning kick. Trick Williams now to be #1 contender to face Gunther next week for the golden kick out now by Logan Paul. Trick can't put Logan down. And now Trick Willie now. Big shots connecting. Finding its mark now. Oh, look at this though. Oh man. Beautiful connection off the ropes there. Beautiful cannonball sent on off the apron. And now Trick Williams sending Logan Paul back into the ring. This has got to do it here. Trick Williams looking to put Logan into a submission. A new way to win the match here. Will this be enough to face Gunther next week for the NXT title? Standing official Marcus Dawkins looking in to see if Logan Paul taps out. Here's with the pain of that single-legged half crab. But Logan moves out the way and the lucky punch Big right hand from the Maverick. Here's the cover on Shrek. Leg is hook, shoulders down, scoring 2 and a kick out by Williams. Oh my days, what a match up here tonight on NXT, your main event of the evening. Who will face Gunther for the gold next week? Moving out the way. And the insult again by Trek. Big right hand. Logan's in trouble. Kick off the rope. Swinging neck breaker by Williams. Here's the cover. Legs, hook, shoulders down to become #1 contender for the NXT title. Another kick out at 2 by Logan. What an incredible main event tonight. What a great matchup. A great tussle between these two fantastic talents. Elbow drop, nobody home again. Logan Paul back to his feet. Paul, not like this. Oh, went for the schoolboy, but Trick Williams had his arm under the bottom rope. Logan Paul, though, waiting for Trick to get to his feet. This could be the end of Trick in this one. Big shot by Logan. Flies down with a springboard crossbody onto Trick Williams. And now out in the corner again with a moonsault. But didn't really connect, only really got him with the arm off the ropes though. It's Logan Paul looking for the splash. Connect! Logan now dominating at a crucial point of this matchup. Taking Trick to his feet, but Trick able to fight back. Out of the pain now, and now Trick Williams. Shoulder down by Williams. Inside cradle. Small package to steal one on the Maverick, who's able to kick out. And now Trick picks him up. And now Trick Williams. Got Logan Paul where he wants him. Logan, oh, big knee. Logan Paul. Got him now where he wants him. And there's the Uranagi. And now Trick is out of it. Logan Paul gonna get the win here. Oh no, flying out with a big slingshot splash to the floor. On a grounded Trick Williams to the outside. Who's going to face Gunther for the NXT Championship? We find out. Oh my, big cyclone kick by Trick on the outside. We'll find out, but it might be very soon. Trick going to send Logan to the inside. Trick Williams now to become #1 contender for the NXT title. Shoots the half, hooks the leg, shoulders down on Paul. Scoring 2, kick out by the Maverick though. Unbelievable scenes. So close yet no cigar. Trick Williams back to his feet. Logan Paul, big shot kick to the leg by Trick. Big kick caught by Paul. Forearm by the Maverick. Logan Paul, big neck breaker. And they're not like this. The Maverick now looking to become #1 contender for the NXT title. They face Gunther next week. Logan Paul, buckshot lariat on Trick. Heads to the top rope. Paul's gonna do it. Gonna punch his taking the next week to face Gunther. Frog splash from the top. Covered by Logan. Scoring 2. Paul's the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. You've got to be kidding me. Ladies and gentlemen, next week for the first time ever, we're going to see Gunther versus Logan Paul for the NXT Championship right here live on NXT. That is going to be awesome, man. But what a matchup that was and what a show it's been. That's all we have time for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you all for joining us here on that great night on NXT live from Lexington, Kentucky. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting edition of SmackDown, where the King of the Ring tournament will continue. You don't want to miss that, and we'll see you then, folks. But until then, take it easy, and we'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Peace.